I want to make sure I have everybody. Okay, let's see what time it is. We are going to start in 2 seconds, but I'll tell you what, know that there's good stuff happening when the recognition list is 2 pages long. What's up? This is good stuff. I want to make sure I have everybody recognized though. Hold on 1 second. All right, how is everybody feeling tonight? You guys feeling awesome? We're gonna have such good call tonight. I am super excited. I gotta tell you, I love when we have people on just sharing what they're doing and just sharing a little bit of their story. You're gonna get something good. So text a friend, tell them, do not miss it live. There's nothing like live. I love live, and I love honoring all of you who have your cameras on. Look at Erica Rothenberger has her camera on and she's in the car making it happen. You guys are awesome. All right, well, let's go ahead and get started. I want to make some massive announcements for you all tonight. Before I even get started with recognition, this is a big week. So many people, if you're brand new, every now and then Isagenix releases a limited edition seasonal drop. It's various products. And I want to tell you, this week is going to be good. Never before released 2 different shakes and a plant-based delicious snack item for people. So if you haven't heard, very exciting. The whey shake is banana cream pie. The plant-based shake is lemon sorbet. I have not personally tasted either of them, but the reports I'm hearing from people who have are 5 out of 5 stars. Ranch, the ranch snack, crunchy, like something like a delicious crunchy snack. I personally put them in my collagen bone broth on top of salads. I love crunch. This is ranch flavor. We were sent a box early as a preview. I will tell you, my son has been gobbling them. I don't know if he realizes how healthy they are, but he's been gobbling them up. And so they're quite tasty. If you're a Whey Thins or a Harvest Thins person, you'll get that. There is a bundle so you can try it. Let your teams know. People are going to, especially those plant-based people that just love when they're included. They've got 2 out of the 3. And banana cream pie, how delicious does that sound? The images, the shareable images are available. They're beautiful. It drops on Thursday. This is new for us, guys. It gives you a lot of the week to get people rocking and rolling and knowledgeable. Put it in the groups. Here's a tip for you. And I want to tell you, if Lauren's always dropping in the group or I'm always dropping in the group, first of all, it starts to just sound like people, I probably don't even look because it can't always be us. But here's what happens. Pro tip, you're adding people to our pages and then you are the one that makes an announcement. All of the people you've added get a notification. They see you engagement. By the way, what you're doing duplicates. So people that you're bringing on go, oh, awesome. Stephanie's posting. Amazing. I'm going to post too. If Misty's posting, I'm in. I'm posting too. So I just encourage you guys, get in on that. We've got celebration tickets. We've got the countdown is on $10. And guys, I'll tell you what, people are like, oh, I'm not going to buy a ticket. I'm going to a group event. We're hosting in New Jersey at the beach houses for Adrienne McGovern and me in Wildwood Crest, New Jersey. Some of you guys are hosting your own. What I'll tell you is what you want to do is grab that ticket. You'll get product discounts. There's going to be special surprises. It's $10. Believe me, you'll get massive value. Everyone wants a ticket. It's $10 until the 9th. I've never gone to an event for this company that I wasn't absolutely wowed and felt like I got way more than my money's worth. $10, you got this. All right, guys, I feel like I should have a drum or an instrument to just make some rank advancement announcements and some unbelievable just recognition of some incredible human beings on this team. Dreamers team, the team win. Wow, amazing week. Rank advancement, Sonia River, 1 star, Golden Circle, Crystal Executive, Sonia River, blowing it up. 5 cycle bonuses, we had Megan DeCamp and Kayla Taylor with their second 5 cycle bonus. That's for the first 2 times you have 5 cycles, guys, $250 each time. Jennifer Bjorndal, Crystal Director, coming in hot in New Jersey. Michelle Kautzman, Crystal Director. We are so fired up for you. Brandy Brokaw, who is our guest tonight, Crystal Director. Jennifer Dodge, Crystal Manager. Shelly Sharber, Crystal Manager. And Lauren Lewis, Crystal Manager. Consultants, Susan Marquez, Ryan Lewis, Eileen Winnick, woo-woo, Ashton Davis, Melanie Lorimer, Jamie Scarcella, Aletta, Eva Simon, Tracy Burton, Cynthia Wenksel, Meredith Pierce, Nikki Burnett, Courtney Hartman, Victoria Byrne, Ashley Nass, Megan Watkins, Kristen Evans, Maureen Maresca, Kim Baxter Jones, Giovanna Villarreal, Taylor Stephen, Pam Lackey, Richard Grover, Jamie Ale, Christine Burns, Leslie Bowman, Debbie Williams, Angie Pollock, Melissa Marchi Afava, Kimberly Frame, Heather Bell, Najwan Doden. Top enrollers from Team Win. Brandy Brokaw, our guest tonight. Guys, you'll see a thread with her. She had 9 enrollments. Misty Bankhead, Deb King, Holly Kirsch, Rogan Schneider, Darcy Kirby, Beth Dibble, Erica Rothenberger, Danielle Verwee, our Peloton guru, and Charlene Eldridge, all tied. Top enrollers. Proud of you guys. Guys, Dreamers in Action. Can we hear it? Stephanie Dunn. She doesn't play because she went with the 5-cycle bonus and 1-star golden circle. So just in 1 week, she had both of them. That's a good pay week, girlfriend. I don't know what if Lauren added it up, but that's not too shabby on the pay. M. Sutherland, are you kidding me? 2-star golden circle, 20 cycles. Let's hear it for M. Action M. Claire Ebby hit the 5-cycle bonus. Consultant Suni Ha, Laura Yetzer. Top enrollers, Emily Sutherland, Stephanie Dunn, Sheila Sands, Claire Ebby, Suni Ha, Sherry Malanga, and Kisa Maxwell. Guys, that is awesome. That is some absolutely awesome stuff. And with that, I want to talk about, there's a woman's name who I mentioned on here, Brandy Brokaw. And Brandy, I'm looking for you because I want to really just give a proper introduction and let you just introduce yourself. So Brandy has quite a story. There you are. Brandy has quite a story. There she is, Brandy. I tried to unmute. There you are. Hello there. Welcome to this call. Brandy Brokaw out of Houston, Texas, you guys. And I invited her to join us tonight because we got such great feedback when Jackie Kirby shared and when Ann and Holly shared. And honestly, I think if you agree that when people share their real story, it's so relatable. It makes you say, wait, I can do it like that. Drop a 1 for me in the chat just so I can feel the stories really light us up. And Brandy, I would love, if you don't mind, I'm going to put you on the spot and just ask you, you're no stranger to this industry, but you have quite a story. And I'd love if you just kick us off and tell people a little about your background and your story.
Yeah, first of all, just thank you guys and congratulations to everybody that's ranking up and truly just leveling up. You know, this is the season. And it's a season of suddenly. And suddenly our lives can look totally different by one decision. And like she said, my name is Brandy Brokaw. I'm from Texas. And I'm just so honored, you guys, to be here with all of you tonight. Like she said, I am no stranger to the industry. I cut my teeth in this industry, have done well in it. I've seen the platforms and the pitfalls, you guys. I've absolutely, been in and out, all around, up and down. And I can just tell you, there's nothing better than this industry. I started when my kids were 2 and 4, and today they're almost 20 and 18 years old. So you know what? They don't know anything but me being a network marketer. But like I said, whenever I got started, I knew nothing. Anybody drop in the chat if you're new on here and you're just like, oh my gosh, I want to pee my pants. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't have the confidence. I don't have the courage. But I just give you hope tonight. I was married at 17 and sadly I went through some tragic events in my life and trauma. I don't know if anybody's been there, right? We've all experienced something. I was in a coma at 23 years old from domestic violence. You never read or judge a book by the cover, right? You never know what somebody's going through. And I'm just so grateful that my friend believed in me. If you're on here tonight and you're a guest or you're just here brand new in the industry, somebody believed in you. They said, hey, I think that, you could try this out. I believe you could be, this or that. And listen, that's what would happen to me. Somebody planted a seed of, just belief and hope on the inside of me. And I had a choice. I was scared. I literally had a self-esteem of a peanut and a high heel shoe, and I was like, I don't know, and I'm just telling you guys, believing in someone means everything. And I know that, in this industry, especially, it's not about what you do, but it's about what you can help inspire others and what other people duplicate and what you can do together. And I'm so honored to have my team on here tonight. Without them, I would be nothing. I wouldn't be ranked up. It's not about a one-man show. And listen, I just want to say, this is a season of not having an audience for one, but an army. And I believe we're rising up, and women all around us are just understanding their worth. And, when I got a little piece of success, because, I was coachable, I was teachable, even in my fear, I just faithed my way there. People say, fake it till you make it. I'm like, faith it till you make it, girls, because you know what, you can do it. And I remember, earning my first car in my first 4 months in business, my second car in 5 months in business. And I don't know if you guys have heard of a pink Cadillac, but I earned that in 9 months. I was breaking history records in the company. And yet I still didn't even know what I was doing. I was like, okay, wait. I was just so excited because I was actually winning. And you know what? And so a lot of this is, due to, again, somebody else saying, hey, Brandy, I believe in you. And so like Jessica said, I did super well with that company. I'm a breast cancer survivor. I went through that, and, God actually had me lay down that business. I was doing super well. And I was like, what? Are you kidding? You know what? But I decided to obey God at all costs. And, and so I was a single mom at the time. I'd gone through a horrific divorce. It was traumatic. I don't know, drop it in the chat if you know where I'm at. And you just think your life has been turned upside down. But I'm here tonight to tell you, there's life on the other side. You have to push, you have to pray until something happens. And I believe, and I'm so grateful to God that He has a plan and a destiny and a calling and a purpose for each and every one of us to be and do all we're created to be and do. And I just know one thing, like Jessica said, I picked myself back up. I survived cancer. I just traveled on anyway. And you know what? I didn't know what was ahead of me. I just knew that after being in this industry that I could not go to work for somebody else, right? I was like, oh my gosh, I know how many mascaras I can sell and, per hour to be free, to be, have time freedom. And, so this industry just makes sense. You guys, there's nowhere you can go to get paid like you can get paid here, and you're worth it. And what's worth working for and worth having, it's just right on the other side of believing that you can do it. And so I quickly, moved on and stepped into another company, made it to the top of that, was making $40,000 a month, you guys, doing well. And at the end of the day, hit another crossroad. Again, pitfalls and platforms, we're going to experience in them all. I had to walk away from that, personal decisions, and it was the hardest season of my life. I don't know if you guys have ever snot cried, where your lip goes in, and you have those seasons and you're just like, oh my gosh, God, really? I'm being tested. And this is a mess, but He turns everything around for a message. And I'm here tonight to say that, no matter what, you guys, where you're at in your life, no matter what you're experiencing, if you just got started or you've been in the industry a very long time, people need you to know your worth. And it's important to understand that we can make an impact at the same time as we can make an income. And I know that whenever, my husband actually lost his job and remarried, and actually married my sweetheart. We rode the bus together, the school bus together in the 5th grade. And you know what? I should have started with the guy, but whatever, here we are. But anyway, you guys, I'm just here to tell y'all, this is amazing to me. I honestly, whenever I had the first conversation, and hats off to Daniela and Ashley and Jessica, their leadership, you guys, this leadership is impeccable. I've been around many, many, many leaders, and their heart for our growth and our success, it's the real deal. And you know what? And I just say that at the end of the day, we have a choice. We can be pitiful or we can be powerful. And whenever I decided, I was like, hey, I believe in multiple streams of income. My husband lost his job because of COVID after 25 years. And he served that industry and he served it well. And you know what? I was like, okay, Lord, here we are again, but thank God I had other things. And, we are challenged to take care of my sweet mother-in-law that has dementia. Anybody walking through things, right? We have 5 kids together. We have a blended family. It's a beautiful thing, but some days right? Sometimes you're like, Lord Jesus, how am I gonna, I need your grace. So you know what? I guess it's been a month ago that I literally started following this product. And the collagen is a game changer. I'm one of those girls that can't do Botox, or I've tried it all. I've even got my lips done, y'all. And then like 3 weeks later, they're gone. And I'm like, oh Lord, how am I gonna get old and look good? I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I literally prayed. And then all of a sudden, here comes this collagen. And I'm like, thank you, Jesus. He shows up again, right? Just for me and for us, right? So this collagen has been a game changer, and it's easy to share. I just was like, oh my gosh, you got to check these results out. Look at this. Oh my gosh, it's going bananas. I love what Jessica says. I've stole her word, bananas. Everything's bananas. But you know what? I've just been able to share and duplicate. I've literally just followed Jessica and Daniela's lead. And I've just said, okay, teach me your ways. I will do whatever you tell me to do. And you guys, if you posture yourself and just say, hey, I will be teachable, I will be coachable, I will be trainable, people say, Brandy, what do you do? I said, whatever it takes. What I do, whatever it takes. And you know what? I think that's all of us, right? Who starts this and wants to fail? The only way you fail is if you never show up. The only way you fail is if you never get started, because we're going to fall down and we're going to, have no's. I don't know about you guys, but I remember getting no's and I just wanted to crawl in my bed and eat bonbons and never come out. Like, what? So, you have to go through this process, and everything is a process. So with me, you guys, I'm so blessed to be here. I was on last week for the first time with you guys, and I was literally scrolling through everybody. I was watching your faces. And you just inspire me. Every single one of you, I was going, man, these are women of worth. These are women that, I was looking at your faces and I'm like, first of all, the product is working because you're all stunning, right? And at the end of the day, I was watching Lauren as she was speaking, and it was just like, wow, I'm in a position that I'm lining myself with women that want me to win. Everybody say, drop in the chat, women that want me to win. That's what it's about. And I am blown away at this unlimited income potential, and just how this collagen is an awesome heavy bat. It's going. We're going to take Texas down, and we're just sharing, and we're excited about it. We don't have to know everything, right? With knowledge on, how does it say? It says, I'd rather be ignorance on fire than knowledge on ice, right? And so that's what I love about it, is just, we've just kind of caught ourselves on fire down here in Texas. We've teamed up. I have just an amazing group of women who truly are ready. And the thing is, are you ready? Are you ready to run? Are you coachable? Are you teachable? Are you trainable? Because are you going to see pitfalls? Yes. But guess what? You know what? Your voice is important. Nobody can be the influencer that you can be. God has created you to be special, and he's given you a gift and a talent that only you can use. And so, Jessica, I'm grateful to be here tonight. I just feel honored. Like, I don't even feel like I know what I'm doing yet, but I'm excited. When I figure it out, watch out. We're going to be dangerous.
So I want to tell you, we're having a bad storm here. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, can you all hear me? Okay, great. So Brandy, first of all, I'm honoring you that this is a woman who she enrolled 40 days ago. I think I said 41 or 42 days ago. She's enrolled 17 people personally. She hit Crystal Direct. In the second week that she started sharing, the first week she hit Crystal Manager. In the second week that she started sharing, she hit Crystal Director, and the Crystal Executive Roadmap is planned out. I want you to hear a couple things that she's saying, guys, because I think I mean, she's so new, but sometimes that fresh energy, those kind of these tidbits, hey, let's look at this model of what's creating so much duplicatable success. And I want to honor, I see she has a team full of people already on this call. So I see you, good looking Colleen, Nikki's here. I see other people from her team. And I want to just tell you, the first thing she said is, this is someone who knows network marketing. She knew this industry, guys. This was not her first rodeo, but she looked at what we were doing and she said, that's the place. Of all the places that she's been, of all the success that she had, and believe me, I know she's no stranger to being recruited for opportunities. She found herself in alignment here. So that's a huge deal. That tells you you're in the right place at the right time. Lauren and I can tell you, Holly and Ann can tell you, Stephanie and Em can tell you, but here's the thing, until someone that has outside validation comes in, sometimes you need to hear that. People are leaving other companies that we look and go, that's a good company, to come here and go, I'm going to plant my flag, because that's a Lamborghini of companies. So that's the first thing, is not only her, but some of the caliber of the people, like Nikki Rempel saying yes to this, another industry veteran, people that trust her and know that her integrity, people that I've talked to that say, wow, if she's going there, it's the right company. Secondly, this is a person, knowing what she's already described in the experience that she's had, who literally has said to Daniela and Ashley and me, I'll do what you tell me to do. Tell me what to do. And guys, there's a lot of us, and I'm going to put myself at the very top of this list, that go, I know how to do it. And we close our mind off to considering any other way. And I want to just really honor, Brandy, the fact that you came in, you were like, tell me what to do. And then you got to work. And I know that you've made a lot of reach outs where people haven't responded. Some people have frankly said no. I was on a message where someone said no. It stopped you 0 seconds, negative 0 seconds, because she was already on to the next person. She was like, I said to her, I called you today and said, what are you doing? And she said, I'm telling the world about what we have a hold of. I'm telling the world about what we have a hold of. And that is what you mean by ignorance on fire. You're hardly ignorant, but you're using a system. She's using the 3-step collagen conversation. And here's what's so cool. Her team is using that same system. And guess what? They're already on a mission. This Take Down Texas isn't a slogan at this point. This is now a mission, and they're all duplicating. So Brandy, I want to really just also talk about how you do such a beautiful job of creating a 3-way message. So part of the system that a lot of us have followed is introducing, allowing another person to validate, using Facebook Messenger, Instagram DM as a last resort text message. You guys know we love Facebook Messenger and Instagram DM, because I can see you. I can go, oh my gosh, Misty, you're in beauty. I'm in beauty. I love Sheepadoodles. I have twins. You have twins. We both went to in the same college, in the same state. I love Peloton, so do you. So that's why we love the social platforms for connections. But Brandy, would you do me a favor? Would you just, pretend that you're introducing me to Debbie, and just let people hear how that sounds, because you really have that down to an art. And I want people to really learn that as a form.
Yes, absolutely. And first of all, I just want to say to that, you guys, when I started out, as all of us do, just as a customer. I really was not intending on building this business. Matter of fact, when Jessica and I talked, I just told her, I said, I just want to try the product. I'm not even really knowing about the building side of it. I'm just not sure about going there, you guys. And then I was talking to my friend Mickey, who's on here. She was searching for college, and people are looking, right? So I just simply said, oh my gosh, I don't know, but look, I'm trying this here, give it a try. And then I called Daniela back up, and I was like, hey girl, what do I do? Like, I don't even know. What is it? I can get my product for free. Okay. If I share it with 2 people, listen, I just didn't even know. So literally it hasn't even been until the last 2 weeks that I decided to say yes, to go full forward on sharing the opportunity. And like Jessica said, I just said, okay, what do I do? She said, add tag message. You're just simply going to share the Facebook group. You're simply going to, tag them in a post, let them know when they get there that they're there. Tell them, hey, let me know. So what I've done is just let's pretend that I'm introducing Nikki, like I did to Jessica. And first of all, I'm starting off, I'm reaching out to Nikki, and I'm just like, hey girl, oh my gosh, you've got to check this out. And so I would send her I actually have in my, a couple of favorite photos before I get into the Facebook group. I actually have them in my photos under an album, under Isagenix. And I pull those up and I just send like 3 pictures. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, check this out. And then I'll be like, matter of fact, here's the Facebook group. Let me invite you because you should see what's going on in there. And then so she gets in the group, and matter of fact, let me know when you're in there and I'll tag you on some funny stuff that I found. So whoever had that, I'm just going to say it, whoever ever had that vagina post, that was hilarious. I literally was tagging that thing like left and right. It was so funny. And I'm not even going to say that I might've tried to check that out for myself. Like, is this happening? I don't know. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, that was hilarious, and you got to find that. But let's just say I've got Nikki into the Facebook group, and I want to connect her to Jessica because first of all, I found that Jessica can do it way better than me, and I don't have to be the professional. I don't have to be the know-it-all. I just want to connect. So basically, I pull my phone out, I grab Jessica, I grab Nikki on a Facebook message, and I just like, hey, Jessica, this is Nikki. Nikki, this is Jessica. I am so excited. This may be the most exciting connection yet. I am super honored, Jessica, for you to know Nikki Rempel. Nikki is she's an amazing mom. She's an amazing boss. I mean, she is a boss babe in her own right. She's super high level on what she does. I absolutely had to just introduce her to you because literally when you meet her, you're going to see what I see. And Nikki, this is Jessica. Oh my gosh, you don't understand. You guys are going to just connect because Jessica is just like you, Nikki. She's a boss. I mean, she loves to lead people. She's so, just her stance and her stature is just so magnetic, and just how she just reels you in. I cannot but wait for you guys to connect. And so Nikki, Jessica, Nikki, I keep it under 1 minute, and I just honor. You know, honestly, and I'm very, very authentic. You have to
under a minute is huge.
Under a minute, authentic, fun, and you know what? At the end of the day, I mean it. I mean, Nikki Rempel is the best at what she does. You know, Heather Bell, you know, when I introduced Heather and Jessica, I'm like, Heather, oh my gosh, this is Jessica. Jessica, this is Heather. Heather, you know, I've been raving about Jessica, but listen, I cannot wait, Jessica, for you to meet Heather. She's my esthetician. She's the one who knows that I can't even get Botox. And I'm so excited that you guys get to meet because I'm so pumped up about her learning about this collagen and how it works from the inside out. But I'm actually more excited for her to meet you and you to meet her. You guys, and that's it. I just make it super simple. I just make it super real. And I am authentically excited for these people to connect because you know what? I don't know about you guys, but I love opportunity to connect with women. I love hearing other people's stories. And there's just nothing better than this leadership. And Jessica, thank you. I mean, honestly, hats back to you, girl, because you truly are a woman that postures yourself. You're the real deal. And I'm just throwing honor back on you really in front of everybody because truly, I have literally just been amazed at how you've met me toe to toe. You're a leader that says what she means and means what she says. And I thank you for that. And my team thanks you for that.
Oh,
thank
my
you
word.
so
Well, I'll
much.
tell you what, it's fun. You guys, do you know how fun it is to work with people who are ready to run and they're out there? So Brandy comes and she's my 4 PET. In between us are 4 people. Guys, the beautiful thing about this compensation plan is that you will have someone like these guys ready to go come up in your business. The only way that I've seen people not be able to capitalize on the growth and the depth in a business is to give up. And that's really what I've seen is that so many people, you will find that amazing people show up in your business. You've got to keep going. You've got to just keep presenting this opportunity because I remember someone saying to me that we aren't looking for anyone with a pulse and a heartbeat. We're looking for the 5%ers. You guys are the 5%ers, not everyone. If this was for everyone, guys, it wouldn't be so darn lucrative, so unbelievably rewarding. But you're the 5%ers. And guess what? We're looking for the 5%ers. So then it becomes, we've set an expectation. It's not going to be everyone. And Erica Rothenberger sent me a message and she said, look at this person. They really said a hard no. And we all think everyone is saying yes to Erica Rothenberger. Who would say no to her? People do. People say no to me all the time. But here's what I want to tell you. When I talked, I said, you got to thank that person for being so upfront to weed themselves out. And now we don't have an expectation that they're the 5%. Awesome. We're so much closer to finding the right people. We will never run out of amazing people. And guys, I just want to really encourage you that now is the time to lean straight in. When I call you and you're having some downtime, I want you to, when I ask you what you're doing, I want you to say, I'm telling the world about what we have because it's amazing. The other thing that I've seen in Texas, you guys, are a little more open than some of the states. So I want to just say that some of, our teams in Canada, I know, aren't as able to do this, and some of the other states or people that just feel a little bit more sensitivity. But you did an event last night, and I'd love you just to share kind of what that looked like for your team. You invited your team and guests. Would you just share kind of what you did there?
Well, first of all, since it was like our first real week as a team and our 2 weeks, I was just like, okay, we should team huddle and figure this out. Like, I don't know. So, and then all of a sudden I'm like, wait a minute, the company pays us from Monday through Sunday. Duh. Okay, let's invite guests. We'll figure out how to do this later. Okay. So anyway, so I just said, everybody invite a friend. So, I mean, that's what we did. And we had, literal a house full. It was fun. And I just had this it literally lasted 5 minutes. I mean, you guys, this product is easy to talk about. My sweet husband put together this little slideshow about collagen and all the before and after pictures. And literally just went around and we connected with the women in the room and the men in the room. And so we just really got to know them, and then we got to know their needs. And so it was really a fun time because, we set it up, we just had a good time. We talked about the before and afters, and we had Heather and Gina was there, they're estheticians. They got up and I was like, hey, get up here and talk about how this industry and this product fit and how every person with skin needs to know about this collagen. And so they got up with their expertise, and, you just let people shine. You let people, be a part of something, and they want to have fun. And matter of fact, it was funny. We had a guest in the room, and she told Sherry, she was Sherry's guest, and she said, you know what? Yeah, I don't like this kind of stuff. I don't like to sell. I don't like to anything, but being around you guys, I want to do this. She not only ordered the product right away, she was like, okay, when is y'all's next event? Because you guys, when you just create an environment of fun, listen, the world's gone crazy, right? At the end of the day, where can they go to have a safe place to have fun and enjoy this journey? So we did, we got everybody together, and I thought, what a great night, because then it pushed everybody towards their goals by the end of the evening. And we just set a goal to say, okay, who can rank up? What do you need? What do you need? And Daniela, she was so awesome. She stayed till the last minute of the evening. Daniela, you are so awesome. Your leadership, you're just sweet and kind and gracious, because I didn't even know. She was like, you did it. I was like, great. What did I do? I'm so excited. And so you guys, the thing is that you don't have to be a superstar. You don't. At the end of the day, this sells itself. You just have to say, oh my gosh, will you take a look? And I'm excited about it. And if they don't take a look, it's like Jessica said, nothing happens if they say no, but everything changes when they say yes. Everything changes. And if you're sold, you guys, this is what I've always ran around with. Enthusiasm. The last 4 letters are IASM. I am sold myself. Have you been sold on where you're going, what you're doing, your tribe, who you're looking for? Like she said, you know what? Go out and look. Whenever I talk to people, I'm like, hey, you're the one I'm looking for. Let me tell you why. Because you're sharp, you're fun. You know what? You just put off a vibe that I like to introduce my tribe to. Will you come? Will you take a look? You guys, this is just the beginning. Like, if this product has only been out since January, here's the thing. I don't even know yet about the other products, and I'm excited to learn. But I mean, literally, this has been just mind blowing at what this collagen has been doing for people and for my team. And you know what? You don't know what you don't know. And you haven't even met the best person on your team yet. So never, never, never quit on yourself. I know that my next best recruit, or I hate that word. I don't even like recruit. I love to say partner. They're my partner. They're my tribe. And when we pull them in, just from love, if you can just be love and you can be light, people want to be a part of that. People want to be a part of something that's going somewhere. If you're a parked car, and you're just like sitting around waiting somebody to approach you, it's not going to happen. So you just have to make a list. Just say, hey, even if it's the person you're scared to talk to, I call it your chicken list, right? I will call up the phone. I'll say, oh my gosh, I literally had to practice calling you, pretend like 10 times. And then they will laugh at you. Be vulnerable, be yourself. And I just think that translates. If you try to be somebody else, that's That's not going to work. So just be you. Once again, God's created you to produce greatness. God's created a one in a kind in you. And so just be you. And people will be, you'll be surprised, you know, how you can just definitely make an impact on people's lives.
Okay, so you're calling someone right now and you're saying, what are you saying? Like, so say that you don't know Sue and you want to talk to Sue about this, but I'm sorry, you know her, but you haven't talked to her about this yet. Sue comes into your mind. You're like, Sue would be awesome. Tell everybody, what do you do?
Okay, so this happened to me today. Matter of fact, I know of a girl, and she is in New Mexico. Actually, she just moved to Dallas, and I haven't talked to her in forever. And it just happened today. She came across my heart. You guys, I am purposely praying for my right people, and I just challenge you. Put it to prayer. Say, God, who is it today? Would you put them upon my heart? When they pop up, give me courage to just reach out. So I did that today. And I reached out. I said, hey, Lisa. I said, it's been forever. I said, but girl, I've got to share something with you. Do you have a minute? And she was like, yeah, what's up? She goes, how are you? I said, girl, if I would be even better, I don't even know what I'd do with myself. And I said, but here's the thing. I said, do you take collagen? She was like, no, but I've been hearing about it and I should. I said, oh my gosh, girl, this is going to be your lucky day. I said, I have to share some pictures of this collagen that's literally life-changing. And I said, I've only been on it for like right at 4 weeks myself, but my skin feels like I took a water hose and turned it on, and my hands look younger and my skin is brighter. And I'm just so excited. I literally danced to the refrigerator, Lisa, to get it out and take it. It tastes amazing. And I've been sharing it with people. And you know what I got to thinking? Oh my gosh, this morning when I prayed and I asked the Lord to pop somebody in my mind, just a minute ago, you showed up in my head and in my heart. And I said, so I don't know if this is for you or not. Can I invite you to the Facebook group and at least get you to take a peek at this? You know, because if it's for you, I would love you to at least try the product. And even yet, I just told her, I said, I would love to lock arms with you all the way in Dallas and let's make a roar together. And she was like, you know what? Okay, yeah, send it to me. Let me know. And I said, Lisa, no pressure. I said, but I'm telling you right now, I would pee my pants. I told her this. I said, I would literally pee my pants to have you on my team. Because you know what? I said, my leader, Jessica, I said, she is amazing. I said, I've got this tribe of leaders. I said, they're all so awesome. Daniela, Jessica, you know, Ashley, they've been holding my hand and helping me through this. And I said, I would do anything just to introduce you. And I said, because you're amazing, they're amazing. And I just would love to at least share their story. And so and she's like, great, Brandy. Yeah, send me the link. And so I did that. And I literally got on right away. I do that now. I do it now. I got off the phone. I sent her the link. And then I sent her the Facebook group, or I sent her those couple pictures actually. And then I sent her the Facebook group. And then I connected her right away to Jessica on Messenger. And, you know, I mean, it's just, and it's over and over and over. The duplication, you guys, is over and over. It's not even, you don't even have to reinvent the wheel. It's so easy to do. And I love it because the collagen sells itself truly by the pictures. Then you add the system, the 3 simple conversation system, the add, tag, and message, and it just makes it super easy.
So you guys, a couple things that she's doing so we can just kind of break down. Let's make this a formula of what makes that so arresting and magnetic. Well, number one, she's smiling as she's talking. Do you guys know the different energy? When you're smiling, you've already conjured up into your soul what an opportunity this is for that person. And you're conveying that. Did you guys hear how she honored the person? How she said, I was peeing my pants to call you. You're that amazing. I would die to have you on my team. You are just magic. And honestly, do you think she's going to get a hard no when she's honored someone at that level? Even if it's a not right now, that person remembers that kind of honoring. I mean, and honestly, Brandy, you have a lot in common with Ann White. That's how she honors people. If you've ever been honored by Ann White, and most people on this call have been, I'm absolutely sure, she honors people that way. And honestly, it's something you never forget about people when they talk to you that way and they acknowledge you. And so if you're hearing that and going, I don't know if I could be like Brandy. We don't want you to be like Brandy, but I want you to formalize what she's doing. That is so magnetic. The excitement and enthusiasm is contagious. It makes you want to, if you've ever heard me talk about excite and confuse, I don't even know what you're talking about, Brandy, but you were dancing to the refrigerator. I'm interested in that. How she leads with, do you take collagen? That's a really great question in a world where collagen is the hottest buzzing thing right now. And I know that you've been asking people that. Are you taking, she calls people and she goes, I know, because you've told me this. And people have told me, when Brandy called me, she goes, girlfriend, are you taking collagen right now? What collagen are you taking? You got to see this collagen. And so a lot of people that you know are taking a powder collagen, a bovine collagen. And guys, when honestly, they might think that they're doing a good thing for themselves. They might not be seeing results. Most people are not. And when you talk about these results, who doesn't want to be a part of that? And so I love that you're doing that. And then the other thing that she did was she talked about the community. I would love for my team to be exposed to your energy and vibe. Someone like you, I would just be so honored to have my team just get to know you. So by the way, guys, did you hear how she's also edifying this community in a world that spent at least 12 months completely disconnected from human connection in so many ways? People are longing for that community. You, the woman that she talked about coming to this event, who said, basically, when are we getting together again? This is great. I've always believed that people long for that connection. Holly, you do an amazing job. Kristen, you do an awesome job of creating community. Jackie, I don't know anyone does it like you, but community is so everything.
Can I just speak to that too, you guys? Like, I have my one of my team members. She's amazing. Her name is Mickey. She's on here tonight. You know, she actually was trying another collagen, and so I didn't down anything that they do. I just like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. I sure would love to compare ingredients. You know, because I don't know. I don't know what I don't know, but all I know is this has crazy results. Let me show you. I don't know if you're seeing the same thing with that product, but let's compare. And when we compared notes, literally it was mind blowing how, you know, this other company has this product and it's a great company, but our product is actually better. And when we're spending our money, it's not like you have to down another company. You never do that. You know, you honor and you just, but yet you're like, hey, I want to know, you know, again, I'm just learning here, you guys. I don't know what I don't know. And I'm not pretending to be the professional. I don't even want to do that. But at the end of the day, I just was like, hey, I don't know. But and when we compared it, first of all, she said, you know what? Oh my gosh, I'll try that. I'll let my husband have this one because it don't even taste that good. So I said, awesome. So poor Michael got stuck with the nasty stuff. But you know, she upgraded, right? So the thing is, and also Ann White, thank you. I don't even know. This is how cool this community is. I don't know Ann White. But all of a sudden today, she popped up in my messenger and she was just full of life and joy and love. And she just poured and showered on me just sweet things. And I'm just thankful. I actually see your face on here because I looked you up. But listen, nothing is better than making somebody else feel better. Listen, we can be bit in life, and I have been bit, right? I have been bit in life, but we can shake it off and we become better. And we can be filled up and we can have a great exchange. And this is where my joy comes from, you guys. My joy comes from, you know, the hope. We got to get our hopes up again. I'll be honest with you. I was hopeless in this industry for a minute. I literally had to sit back and evaluate, and it was hard. I was heartbroken, and it doesn't come void with pain sometimes. Rejection hurts. It stings, even if they're telling you no. But at the end of the day, just know that the right people will come across your way. Don't take it personal. Don't fight. Don't be, you know, all those things. Because at the end of the day, you guys, people will notice you. People will, and not even about that, but it's truly about our heart posture as a leader. You know, and all of you are leaders. Every one of you are influencers. If you even have one person on your Facebook, you're an influencer. And you have a voice and you matter. You're not alone. And that's what I loved about today, getting that message from Karen Ann White, just kidding. Sorry. But I mean, at the end of the day, you guys, is I realize I'm like, oh my gosh, people are connecting and I don't even know them. And I just felt so blessed that she took the time to make me feel special. And when you make people feel special, that's really the secret ingredient to anything what we do.
So, and I think that's a great point and a really good segue, because that's another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about, is that you are the community that we're bragging on. You are the people that sell, where each other are the greatest selling points. And so, like Ann White taking the time out to send that message, that's the community that is so magnetic. And so I want to encourage you. I think everyone on here already does a great job. But I remember Kelly Dickroof telling me, if we could take, every one of us could take where we're a 9 and make it a 10, we just rise the boats just a little bit higher. Can you even imagine turning that dial up? My girlfriend said to me today when I told her, like, I receive every blessing right now. I just can't believe how aligned my family feels, our life feels, our business, our teams. People are just coming up, rising up as leaders. And I'm just so grateful. I'm thanking God every day. Like, I cannot believe the blessings. I receive them. But here's what I will say is, she said, your valve is open. And it's really true. When you think about a hose and you think about turning the valve on a hose, and that's what you can do to release so much more, to receive so much more. And I just believe it. And so in saying that, what I want to just ask you is, if we can all do just one notch more, one dial more. And what that means is, get off this call and somebody you saw, like, just in rapt attention, or someone's name that you saw, you said, I want to just encourage them, and just send them a message and go, I appreciate you. I'm grateful. Someone that's been ordering for you. I will tell you, when I don't feel great about my prospecting, lots of people have said, no, I just don't feel like getting on the phone with you. I don't feel like calling another person. You know what I love to do? Just thank people who are ordering from me right now. Just say, I am so grateful for you. Thank you for supporting our family. Thank you for trusting me enough to try this. Thank you for being part of our community. Thank you for showing up. No, you've never enrolled another person. You've just ordered consistently for 2 years. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being part of this. Thank you for trusting us. And so I want to tell you, that kind of gratitude, that is a magnet for so much more. It makes me get into action. Kathy Coover always tell me, you want to catalyze yourself into massive action? Do something. Do something, because we can stay stuck and it feels so terrible. But I'll tell you, I see, and Brandy, I want to honor you, because I know that a number of people are on your team. It's Mickey's 40th birthday, and she got on the call. So I'd love just to ask them really quickly, just some of the folks that I see, just when Brandy talked to you about this for the first time, you said a quick yes, but what was it? Can you say the one thing? And Colleen, I see your beautiful face, and you were on earlier. Would you mind just saying, like, what is it about Brandy's delivery, or what did she say? Do you remember one thing that you said, I'm in?
Well, hello, everybody. Brandy and I go way back. So, Brandy would tell me she's doing something. She'd probably tell me she's walking through a fire, and I probably wouldn't ask how hot it was. I'd probably just go straight through the coals. So, here's one thing, when there's authenticity, and, when someone believes in something, it. I mean, we have that inside of us. We know if someone's blowing smoke up your skirt, and someone's telling the truth. And there's one thing that I know about Brandy and our group and our team. We want to be authentic. We want to be truthful. We care and love women. We want to, I think for us, because we want to love women on the inside as well as the outside. So, not only their physical on the outside, but we care about their spiritual side too, and what's going on with them in their life, and getting to know their heart. And truly, I mean, she just was excited about the product. She stumbled upon it and really said, you know what, I want you to try this too. Another thing, we've all gone through a lot of things, and I know I've gone through some very, very challenging things over this last year, and it's truly shown on my face. My face had changed a lot. Stress could do that to all of us. And it can bring wrinkles. Your hormones can change, your hair can fall out. I mean, there's so many things, and I've experienced all of that. And so, with Brandy telling me, what it does and the inside of our bodies out, that's truly something I think that is going to be such a great thing for us to share, because we need healing, body, soul, mind, and spirit. And if we are healing our bodies from the inside out, and working on all of looking at the medical aspects of this, right? The ingredients, all of the industry research on this. I mean, it's a win-win for ourselves first and foremost, because we need to love ourselves and care enough about ourselves that we don't want to go back to where we were, but where we are, we know that we're going somewhere. So we're not going to stay in our present. We're not going to go back to the past. We want to go forward. And I think that's with Brandy, you know, she's my ride or die. She's my tribe. The women from Texas on here, we've all been through a lot of great things together. We love each other, truly have been there for each other. And we're all working together. Mickey's been on here, you know, she's a double lung replacement. Myself, I've gone through, you know, Brandy, we've gone through trauma. We've gone through a lot of difficult things, but God, and we are going nowhere but the top. We're going to bring all of our girlfriends with us, right? Because we're not doing it alone. We're going together, all of us. I can't wait till one day that we all meet in the same place. That's what's so fun. Look at all these girlfriends we have all across the country. I don't even know where we're all from, but one day we have to put that in the chat. But y'all, we're so blessed. And how amazing is this product? I mean, I'm already seeing changes too. I sent, not real quick, but so I've been on it like 2.5 weeks, right? And my before pictures are, whew, oh my stars, before with makeup, without makeup. So I did the whole thing, right? So I get in my car on Saturday morning. I've been on like 2.5, 3 weeks. So I get in my car and I had like a hair or something in my eyelashes. So I pulled down my visor and I literally looked at myself and went, okay, hold on a minute. Like my eyes look different. And they, you know, if you ever get a facial, you've got that beautiful little supple little glow where you can't see how deep that wrinkle was before you went in there. But it seemed like suddenly they filled it all in and it's nice and smooth, a little shiny. Okay. I had makeup on and I opened that visor, I looked in my mirror and my eyes totally looked different. So I took my before picture, sent it to that picture I just took and I sent it to Brandy. I said, okay, I'm not even going to tell you anything about this picture. I want to know what you think. And she sent it back immediately, says, your eyes are totally different. And then on my hands, I have my mama's hands, my grandmother's hands. So I have these little spots. And they're not sunspots, but there's a name for it. Some subcutaneous something. It's a freckle. Well, I can tell you, she was talking about her hands because we have a friend that told her hands looked old, but Brady's hands don't look old anymore. They look like they've been airbrushed with a medium foundation. And so mine, I was comparing my before picture to today, and I had a girlfriend sit with me that did not know what I was doing. I hadn't had a chance to share it with her. And I said, I want to show you some before and after pictures. And I didn't tell her it was me. I said, oh, look at this before. And I said, look at this hand. I said, you know, there's some discolorations there, you know? And I said, look at this one. She goes, oh, golly, I mean, it must have taken a really long time, right? For that to change. I said, no, that's about 2.5 weeks. She goes, wow, really? Like, who is that? And I pulled out my hand and I said, it's mine. She's like, okay, I'll take some of that. So, I mean, you know what I mean? We all have our before pictures and I think I'm seeing these 30 and these 60 and these 90s. I would personally tell each of us, we're kind of new on it, but break that up. Show yourself what the product's doing, you know, and show your friends, this is 2 weeks. This is 1 month, right? Maybe break it up and show how great that is, because I already know and Brandy already knows what the product's doing in such a short period of time. And we didn't have to get to 30 days. And that's really the only pictures we're really seeing first off, which is awesome. But because we're all friends on here, I would say, you know, even for yourself, for your family, the aunt that didn't want to start, your grandma that didn't want to do it, you can do this. And I mean, a manicure, but you know, it's always nice to have a good manicure too, but the hands speak for themselves. So we're very excited. I can't wait to meet y'all one day.
Okay, so I love everything you said, Colleen, and you are so special. Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. You're welcome.
I really want to highlight one thing she said. It's another thing that I've just been saying, hey, guys, we really need more testimonials, and you have them. Capture them and share them. Again, when you're adding people into our groups, and you're posting, they're getting a notification. It also feeds the team. It shows the community. It shows all these different people. And so many people that I've seen in that group that I've added there have said, girl, I know you're passionate about it, but this many people can't be wrong. It can't be wrong. Look at all of the people. And guys, that normalizes sharing. When they see all this diverse amounts of people, they go, people that are just customers that don't realize that are not plugged in yet to this community. They believe sharing is normal. We normalize that kind of sharing, that we'll wrap you up in a hug and support you. When you see people, same thing. When you see testimonials, jump in there and give them some love, encourage them, because that also is a billboard for our community and it's special. So just a one housekeeping item. If you think I'm psychotic about telling people why, we must send the link to the page and not invite people. I'm going to tell you, some people know that after Citibank and before Isagenix, I had a social media technology company. So some people know that I'm still plugged into some of those people. And one thing that I'm hearing is that when we have too many people in queue, either they've been invited, and if you invite them, guys, and we accept them, they're sitting in a queue because they still have to accept it. And when Facebook is seeing that we have too many people in a queue, they're suppressing views of our group to people who are justifiably inside the group already. So you know how sometimes you see some feed and you're like, oh, the vagina post is really funny. I hope that comes up for other people because they're gonna laugh. It's not, because we have too many people in queue. And so if you think I'm psychotic, that's why, because I want everyone on the team to have the flood of people that they've added, be able to see it. So how do we stop that? We send people the link with the language that we've been outlining, and we duplicate that down. Promise me you will, because right now we have almost 400 people waiting. How do I know that they've been invited? Well, I can see that your name says you've invited them, but they haven't answered the 3 questions. The 3 questions, guys, just in case you don't remember doing it, are just, have you ever used collagen? If you love it, will you share it? And who referred you to this page? And so that's the only 3 questions they have to answer. And even if they just answer 1 and I can see like, oh, they know Miranda, I'm accepting them. They just have to answer 1 so we know. So if you think I'm psychotic about it, I promise you it's for the good of the great. It's for the good of everyone. And it also will help our page be seen by so many more people. And the people that legitimately are interested in this, we'll be able to let them in the group. They'll actually be able to see it. I believe Facebook notifications are suppressing even the notification that you've been invited to the group. Sending the link also tells you that they're interested. It also gives them one thing to do. So simple. So I'm just going to tell you, please do that. Please enforce the community at every chance you get. Cheer for people. Send out some love from this call. You have not seen of Texas, I can assure you that we will be celebrating many consultants, managers, directors, executives, and Golden Circle people coming out of Texas really shortly. I am super grateful, Brandy, for all that you shared. Is there anything that you'd love to leave people with just as we close out?
Yeah, first of all, just thank you guys. I'm super honored, and just declare this over our life. God will do exceedingly abundantly above all that I could ask or think, because we honor him. His blessings will chase us down and overtake us. We will be in the right place at the right time, and people will go out of their way to be good to us. And we are surrounded by God's favor. Don't forget that. Everywhere you go, just when you feel something jump in your spirit, trust it, go after it. Just reach out. Again, why not? This is the time, this is the season, and you are worth it. And so I just love all of you. You're all so amazing. And I'm just so excited to start this journey and be a part of it. Jessica, thank you so much for having me on. Daniela, Ashley, thank you so much. And all my team. I wouldn't be anywhere without you guys. So thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Randy.
Amazing call, you guys. Let's go and alternate the dial up 1 notch. Let's open the valve to receive, and let's literally just have that enthusiasm and excitement over what we have pour out to grow this by 10x. Guys, have such a great night. Thank you so much. Honoring all of you and appreciate